I mean, I don't
All
think I
right,
could.
Morty, hit us up with the sounds of the first introduction. Who we got playing here today?
In the bottom right-hand side, hopefully in the bottom right, that'd be a nightmare, wouldn't it? In the bottom right-hand side, our Blue Zig player from Dead Pixels is Namshar.
Morty.
What?
Oh, shit, my camera bugged out. All right, his opponent, though, in the bottom left, it's going to be the German prodigy, the Red Zerg Lambo.
The German prodigy.
Well, I almost said Protoss, actually. But man, Morty, we got ourselves a spicy ZvZ here to finish off the group. It's been a long day and a lot of battles. Who do you think will be the final survivor of Group E?
I actually don't know. This is a really tough one, man. Like Lambo and Namshar are both like I put them in like the same tier of players at like the same sort of skill level right now. And I feel like both of them are pretty good in ZvZ. It's like pretty tough. Do I have to answer? Can I just flip? I'll flip a coin. I'm gonna say Namshar's heads and
I'm
Lambo's
a
tails.
caster, and I don't want to dedicate to a call for God fear somebody calls me out on it later. You know what? I'm gonna say Lambo.
Well, Lambo is what my coin flipped on, so it's ZvZ, right? Coin flips work. Perfect.
Do you have a camera on right now? Do you have an in-game caster camera?
No.
So that nobody believes or has proof that you actually called that.
But
You just riding my fucking coattails.
But I've never ever I've never broken esports promises, so I think I'm cool. I think I'm safe.
I will actually say though, in all seriousness, Namshar is quite a good player.
Yeah, I think so too.
Let our silliness like overrun this because him and Lambo, I would actually say like you're gonna have to coin flip to call that.
Yeah, I think it's like really close. I think it's just gonna be. I don't know. I don't know. I'm too tired to think of a good answer to this. That's why I flipped the coin, man.
I wish I could do like a better Rick impression, and you could do a better Morty impression, because we could be like Rick, Finn, and Morty, or Rick, Finn, and Morty. So good. But you've been casting the whole thing, right? You started.
Yeah, I started like however many hours ago. It was like 10-ish, maybe 11, I think.
I started late, but I'm sick, so that's my excuse. Right?
Yeah, it's good. I was sick like about a month ago during WCS Challenger. I just couldn't cast for like 5 days. It was so bad.
I get sick every time I have to deal with foreigners.
Every time my StarCraft is just so bad, it just makes me sick. How can I be part of this team that is the foreigners? It's disgraceful.
Every time I queue up ladder and I fight Protoss, I get cancer. It's ridiculous. I got chemotherapy more than... No, you know what? I'm gonna stop right there. It's just stop. It gets worse and worse the more we talk about it. But okay, so we got Lambo looking to put screws to Namshar here at Banley Nest, though.
It's kind of weird. Like Namshar doesn't have a third, but Lambo does already. But Lambo's also the guy who's making loads of lings. He's gonna come across and try and kill Namshar. So Namshar was maybe overdroned a bit. He's got a couple of Banes coming down, which could be interesting, I guess, in the next couple of moments. It's going to be pretty important, otherwise he's going to be in some trouble, because Lambo is coming.
Oh, and just quick obligatory, I hate you, Wardy. I need to make sure everyone publicly knows that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I hate base trade. I think that the bane of StarCraft 2, you have such a monopoly on the scene, it's just dreadful.
The Bane, you say?
Banes, man. Lambo's, this was okay. He's going to take a drone lead. He didn't lose too much. Neither did Namshar.
No, the Banley trades here are actually... I like what he's trying to do, but the snipes just aren't working with the queens protecting them like the way they are.
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know, the transition out of this to Roaches, like, how blasé. What a predictable move. Why not do something cool, man? Straight the mutas. Nobody sees that coming.
What about...
Everybody, half the time.
What about you could really switch things up and go straight... I don't know what would even be ridiculous in ZvZ, like straight to Infestors.
Well, I was gonna say, it's kind of funny when you think about what would be ridiculous in context of other matchups. Like, people have done Night of Swarms to get past mutas. People have done things like fast Infestors. Like, ZvZ nowadays goes to Ultra versus Ultra. Like, there's actually no weird ZvZ strat, I feel.
Yeah, it's like lurkers are legit. Infestors get used.
Uh,
Like every unit, more or less.
I've
Sometimes.
been requested through money, so I'm selling out with this to ask Wardy, hey, who the hell is Duddles?
This is my new favorite channel meme. Like, there's some
What is
ZVZ,
Duddles?
there's some
This sounds
ZvZ
like the
going on,
name of like a
but who
butler.
cares? So there's this guy in my stream who showed up a couple of weeks ago, and he started watching the stream a lot, and he just kept saying like, he just like talk a lot in chat, but every like 10 sentences or something, he's just like, it's okay, because who the hell even is Duddles? And he's called Duddles. The guy is actually called Duddles. So he's basically like, who even am I? And he's somehow within like a week and a half made himself like one of the biggest memes on my channel. It's crazy. Like don't think I've even had a meme on my channel before, and this Duttles guy has just made himself like the biggest meme of it all. It's incredible.
Duddles actually sounds like a butler name to me. This bothers me. Like I like
A
to
butler
imagine
name.
that some butler. Oh, McMillian, it's in the natural base of Namshar. Squeeze me. But yeah, Duddles. Duddles, my cheek, please. I'm like, with like a little bell.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You can't ask Duttles to do anything for you because you don't know who the hell Duttles is.
Who the hell?
Who even is this guy? Ah, this game's kind of crazy in terms of StarCraft.
I mean, I couldn't actually disagree. I feel like there's a really sick Bailey hit, but this was otherwise very slow moving ZvZ.
Yeah, there's like roaches everywhere though.
Yo, those things.
There was like.
Can we talk about the discrepancy? Like in real life, all you hear about it's like, oh, a cockroach can survive a nuclear blast. How many roaches in StarCraft do you ever see take a nuke and not die? Like, hello?
So
Really?
roaches need a new ability, which is like morph cockroach, and then they get smaller and they don't do any damage, but they never die.
Yeah, so on Lambo said it, but he's got those Ravager skins, right?
Uh huh.
Do you ever play like Sonic the Hedgehog and stuff growing up?
Yeah, I know where you're going with this.
Like Knuckles the
Yeah.
I'm waiting to find the Chaos Emeralds. Start digging in the ground.
I think they look really.
Sonic the Hedgehog too, by the way.
I think they look really dumb, man. They look so big. Like Ravagers are so big and clunky anyway, and then you've got Lambo's Ravagers, which are actually like insanely big and clunky. They're like an Ultralisk Dally.
You know what they look like normally? They look like the back side of them looks like the Kool-Aid Man waddling around.
The cool.
And you're just like trying to bust through the wall and be like, oh yeah!
The back side of the.
Build blue Ravagers and pretend it's red. Tell me that doesn't look like the Kool-Aid Man, but like alien style.
Oh man, I just broke my camera. It's a good thing you taught me how to fix it earlier. Thanks.
Yeah, tried to like one up with the double tap one.
It
E or whatever.
turns out I don't even need a double tap one. I just press 1 and E and it fixes. I literally cut out a step.
Dog, did you just turn a 3-step problem, 2-step solution? That's
I
amazing.
I'm just an innovator of ways. I don't know. It's been a long day, man. I can't think of words.
Contamination plus 2 is kind of a nice move.
Hmm. I actually I'm not even watching the game. I'm just kind of watching some roaches move around.
No, it's just some really fuzzy looking Ravagers and some not so fuzzy looking Ravagers. Zerg. I don't know if that's
Skype die.
hello?
Hello. I think my Skype died. Hi.
Oh,
Oh.
awesome.
I think it's been like lagging out a little bit. Sorry. Roaches.
She called.
Yeah, I'll call you maybe. I need to change Skype settings in general, actually.
That's right. Called me.
Guys, we lost Rifkin. Because I need to fix some Skype settings. I never cast with people, so like, this is obviously a little bit awkward. Because for some reason... Sorry. So we just kicked Rifkin off. I need to fix my Skype settings to figure this out, man. Sorry, guys. There's games going on. We'll get back after this game. I really need to fix some settings. Roaches and Ravages are fighting each other. Sorry, I'm so out of the style of what's going on. There's Roaches and Ravages. Lambo has so much, man. I told you, with the flip of the coin at the start of the game, it was always going to be Lambo, man. It was always going to be Lambo. Why did you try and set this up, like, right at the start of a game? Like, we should have set this up, like, in the break. Not just, not at the very start when we're in the lobby with each other. That was a disastrous way to go. By the way, I see you guys donating and stuff as well. I appreciate that. I'll give you guys shout-outs in a moment. I've got so much to try and fix. Lambo is somehow not quite breaking through Namshar's defense. Oh, Namshar's like +2 carapace, man. What a god. What a god. What a god. Roaches and Ravages from Lambo are going to keep on fighting, and eventually Lambo will just push through. +2 carapace or not, numbers really do just shine through sometimes. And they are going to be able to clean out. That's going to be about it. As a few more biles here and there, bits and pieces. Somehow, again, Namshar's pretty sick holding on all this time, but again, eventually, like, the +2 carapace is not going to make up, and now it's only a +1 advantage lead. It's not going to make up for how many less Roaches and Ravages he has. He's down 5 Ravages, he's down 10 Roaches. Like, Lambo just has to keep on taking trades, which aren't move commands, through the center of his opponent's army, and he's going to be completely fine. He's going to be completely fine. Roaches, Ravages continue to move on through. As we see the, again, a couple more corrosive bars dropping on down. Lambo keeps on pushing forwards here and looking to see what's going to happen. We'll see more corrosive bars. He wants to kill this hatchery. You can see him trying to bile it every now and then, but he has to kind of hit the right number of biles onto the army and then the right number onto the hatchery too. Like, basically not waste all his biles on the hatchery to then not have biles to use in the engagement. Lambo takes it down though, and in the end, he's going to be able to keep on fighting and keep on trading and all the rest of it as well. So, looks pretty nice here. Roaches and Ravages just keep on pushing through, and Lambo should more or less have enough to make this work. More or less. Again, a few more bars going up in the sky, and still Namshar just spreading out a little bit, going to keep on trying to fight on forwards here, see what else he can get up to, but I think there is indeed just going to be a bit too much, and that is more or less just going to be GG. Lambo takes game number 1.
We got a technical win on this one. That's what happens.
Thank you. I'm glad. That's what we
All right,
needed.
Wardy.
All right.
Talk me up. Who do we got spawning where?
In the bottom left, we got a Zerg who did something in the last game.
Whoa! Did you just go like Borat?
I have to know.
In the bottom left, I like. It's very blue.
I don't know. I just put a voice on. I don't know. It felt like talking him up meant that I had to put a funny voice on. I'm not very good with voices, so I just sort of do something and see where we get to. You know, I don't really have a target. It just happens. Don't die.
Well,
Just
okay,
the
so who
voice.
is it, Borat? Who is it? You got about halfway through.
You interrupted me. You're gonna interrupt your introduction. It's the
You can try.
It's the player who made some roaches in the last game and won at some point. I actually really did not watch enough of the last game. It's Lambo.
And in the upper right, the uninterruptible introduction for the red Zerg player, Namshar.
I'm just thinking of all the ways I could have tried to interrupt her. I need like an air horn or something to just blow into my microphone.
Just
or there's just the Skype call sound. Just that's always a bad one. Do you ever get
Dog,
that?
I think you're using Bit Boss Battle 2, right?
Yeah.
What's your current best boss's health at?
794.
Isaac Castiana Slayar is down to 100 health. Rip.
He's been heavily damaged. He's like bleeding. He started off at like 3k. He's getting beat
The
up.
sub. I'm kind of like half and half on the sub thing. Right? Like how subs can deal damage.
I don't think it's good because I feel as though I think it'd be okay if I could change it to like subs only did like 100, but I feel like subs doing 500 is quite a lot. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not because like on one hand, like if you get like a really big boss, it gets stale and nobody wants to hit him.
Yeah.
So that's when subs would be great.
Yeah.
But then sometimes it's like, yeah, then if everyone's subbing, there's no incentivizing.
And subs are so random as well, right? Because like someday you can just suddenly like get a bunch of subs in a row or something, and like they're not even intending to be part of the bit boss, you know?
Yeah.
And then it's I don't have
Oh.
subs on. Do you have subs on? For it?
No, I had it yesterday to try it, but I didn't like it. But
Yeah,
Bacon Hero wants us to stop the fighting. Mom and Dad.
Oh, Bacon Hero just got banned in my chat.
Oh.
I don't know what he said though. Let me see.
Probably something stupid. In fairness,
He linked a clip or something. I don't know. I've got no idea what's going on.
I was chugging NyQuil and he's been or Dayquil. He's been spamming that. But anyways, thank you guys for all the bits and stuff. Make sure you check out Wardy's channel too. If you guys want to throw some love over that way. But Wardy, I gotta ask you, man. This is really important. More important than the match at hand. More important than who wins.
Wait,
this
you're
best
becoming a
of three.
robot. Why are you becoming a robot? What's going on?
Wait,
Right,
am I?
You're like
Hello?
You're like really like robot-y. Like literally like a robot this time. Try talk again.
How's that? Test? Hello?
Okay, now you're good. Maybe it's me, man. Maybe I have some weird issue.
Okay. I don't
Sorry.
know.
Go ahead. You have to ask
I
something.
was going to ask. And then, yeah, well, I just realized you just interrupted me. Oh my god, you pulled it off and I didn't even see it coming.
Amazing.
What's the best accent you can pull off that's not British?
I don't even think I could do a British accent, to be fair.
You're doing one right now.
Yeah, but my British accent isn't very like. It's not like the typical British accent, is it? It's a
Well,
bit
in
of
fairness, there's like 9 British accents.
There's a lot more than 9. The
Can you do a Cockney one?
probably not. No, I don't. I'm telling you, I'm really bad at accents. Like, I can't do anything.
Wardy, give me your best Canadian accent.
Canadian? I definitely can't. Sorry.
Can you do an accent like Michael Caine?
No.
I bet you I can help you.
Go on then. Help me.
I'm gonna help you say his name exactly like him. Are you ready for this? What's the opposite of your cocaine?
Of your cocaine?
Yeah.
My
So if
cocaine.
it's not Michael Caine, yeah, you got it. There you go. Good job,
Really?
Michael Caine.
That's clever, man. The
It
most
is.
impressive one I can do is to say bacon in Jamaican. You say beer can.
Bacon man, it's
Yeah.
the bobsled team.
That's the
Feel
only
the
thing.
rhythm,
That's the
feel the
only.
rhyme.
That's the only accent I could
possible.
do. Namshar's about to kill Lambo, by the way.
Is he though?
well,
He's only up
he's
double
gonna
the
try.
army supply.
Yeah, but there is
Actually-
triple spine and quadruple spine. Lambo's pretty well defended.
Yeah, that's true. I would love actually if Namshar went and took down the backdoor rocks, but nobody ever thinks about that on this map. All the spines are on the wrong side for it, but it focuses down the road for it.
yeah. But I mean, it takes you a while to kill the rocks, right? So you can just replace the spines. It takes so long to rotate around.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he does have an overload there. That's true. But I was talking about the back one, like for the natural base, not the third. Like you just walk the spines off of creep. Like that would take way too long.
Oh, that'd be pretty sick. Wow, you're a smart man.
Well, I
Holy
still
shit.
might kill him anyways. Brute force proven to be pretty good. Numbers are on his side, but he's starting to lose the front line. Can the reinforcements do it?
I think so. There's Lings as well, and they have Carapace too, which makes them pretty tanky, which is nice, especially as more Lings stream in from Namshar. And that's going to be a hold. I mean, he lost a lot of Lings, lost a lot of drones though. So actually, like coming out of this, Lambo only has like a +1 Carapace lead. Otherwise, it's pretty even between the two of them. I guess Carapace is nice, but it's not going to like be game changing. Like +1 missiles is game changing. Carapace is like. Carapace is like when you find a penny on the floor. It's nice, but it doesn't really change your life.
Someone in my chat thinks your name is Jordy.
Geordie.
Like Geordie.
No, that's a Geordie is where I'm. It's like the type of person. You know how do I explain it? Like I am a Geordie because I'm from Newcastle.
Oh, okay. I
Have
thought
you-
someone just misunderstood me saying
No.
Wardy
Have
several
you-
times. and
have you never
came
seen
to the
Geordie
conclusion
Shore?
Geordie.
That's the only thing people say to me whenever I meet someone from somewhere else. And
Geordie
they're like,
Shore? It just
Yeah.
sounds like you're saying Jersey Shore lazy. Like,
yeah, but it is Jersey Shore, but from where I'm from, it's like our version of it, and it's from the city I'm from. And anytime I go anywhere, the only thing people ask, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm from England. Like, oh where? I'm like Newcastle. Like, Geordie Shore. I'm like, yeah, and they're like, oh my god, do you know the Geordie Shore people? I'm like, I've seen them, and they're like, oh my god, like you're the coolest person in the world. Like I'm just like, it's so sad. The saddest thing is that the show
Wardy.
portrays my city in such a bad way, but the sad thing about that is it's actually the way it should be portrayed. It's like completely true.
I'm going to relate to this story in a way that only non-North Americans will understand. Okay, you ready for this?
Uh-huh.
That story belongs in the wheelie bin.
Wow. Thanks. I'll never tell a story again. Never.
So many people in my channel are going to be like, what the fuck is a wheelie bin?
I know what a wheelie bin is.
I know you do. I use it because it's you. Like, so many
Yeah.
people have never heard that
Really?
phrase. It's like Canadians. I don't know if you guys have this in Europe now. Canadians have carburetors. Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay.
Not just like no, not even. I don't even know what you said. Like,
It's the thing in the sink that like
oh, which like
shoots up the food and
shoots-
stuff.
yeah, okay, I know what that is. The thing that in the horror movies everyone gets their hand stuck in or something.
I know. Why would you put your hand in there? It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Here's what the dumb ring you dropped in there. Jesus.
Every time. Oh man. Whoa, Lingering by. Drones are going down.
Kills some drones, but the army fight's what's gonna matter more. And Lambo's got a plethora of upgrades going for him going into this. Lots of Ravagers. Look, it's Sonic the Hedgehog. I told you.
Sonic, he's gonna do
Blue
it.
streak speeds by Sonic the Hedgehog. Too fast for the naked eye. Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude.
That
No.
wasn't just the perfect way to describe that engagement. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, man. You never watch the Saturday morning cartoon? Is that just like an
No.
American thing?
No. Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't
I love the
just
crystal
played
balls on the
Sonic games.
eggs.
Yeah.
Oh, what a denial.
Lambo, man. I told you, flipping the coin works.
Well, you also told me Namshar was about to kill Lambo, too, so...
Well, I mean, he tried. I mean, he didn't mean he was definitely gonna do it. Namshar's a nice
Oh,
guy.
he-
He doesn't always kill people. Sometimes he sees
No,
mercy.
actually, I feel a little bit bad. Namshar had a couple sloppy mistakes in a couple of his series today, because we cast the other ones too, but he also reported, and he was a little bit late today because he was feeling sick and not quite 100%, so part of why he was late. It kind of sucks to get so far and so close.